so game number 2. Let's see what we in the opening. So there's just okay, not looking good. That's for sure. There's just double roulette play, and that's it. Something bigger and better. So my opponent started with Tapu Koko GX. And there's a double course energy for him, and Professor Sycamore for 7. Alright, Gardevoir GX on the other side. Very familiar with that deck. Oh, Skyla is a top deck. I guess in this case, I'm actually going to take the risk with Bridget. I'm going to with the Bridget there, and that's going to be it. Just because next turn I can have one Dartrix, then I can probably with Bridget maybe set up as well. Oh, okay, I don't like the fact to see Sylveon G. This is going to be very dangerous to battle against him. Alright. This opening hand is just so bad that I actually need something to recover from this position. And there is one Skyla for my opponent as well. Will he also decide to go for the Bridget so he can have it next turn? That wouldn't be a crazy idea at all. That would be actually a very smart idea. But he decided to Ultra Ball. Alright. He decided to Skyla for Ultra Ball. And there's Professor's Leather. So with Professor's Leather, he can grab himself 2 energies. And then he can play Ultra Ball for one of these energies. For example, as you can see right there. So he had that N in his hand, but he decided better not to do it. And this Ultra Ball is definitely going to be for first routes. So Draining Kiss routes for my opponent's side of the field. Energy Drive for the first prize card. There we go. So, double Color's Energy for me is probably the best top deck. Even Nan is not that bad, but still. Alright. Oh. I almost accidentally put that Tapu Lele in play. There we go. Glowstone. Retreat, of course, down to my Tapu Koko. Pass the turn. That's it. So for now, I'm waiting to see what my opponent can do as his next move. For me, the big concern is definitely that Plague GX that can simply just scoop a couple of my Pokemons from the bench with all cards. And speaking about Sylveon GX, there he is. So right now, my opponent will probably just retreat his Tapu Lele down to the Sylveon and use that Magical Ribbon for setup. Maybe not. And there we go with the N. Fresh hand of the 6 new cards. Looks... it's pretty promising, I should say that. Looks pretty promising. I'm definitely gonna say that. So my biggest concern right now is just that Sylveon GX. So I need somehow to knock him out. Alright, so this is gonna be the Magical Ribbon. For any 3 cards, which means I'm gonna end my opponent as well, since I have the Tapu Lele available. Ultra Ball is gonna be for the Decidueye, that I can put 2 damage counters to the Sylveon, and hope to find maybe another Decidueye. I think I even have one. Oh no, I have Roll It in the discard pile, which is of course gonna go down to the bench. Alright, so far pretty slow start for both players. Alright. Alright, so I'm still waiting. See 3 cards. Alright, so he finally grabbed them. And another Tapu top deck. Alright, so let's first just set a Rowlet on the bench. Let's just then go with the Ultra Ball. Yes, I need to do that. Okay. Energy attack. Tapu play. For nothing less than the M. I could even go with something like, but in my opinion, it really does not make too much sense. So there we go with the M. There's another Dartrix, but unfortunately short for the Decidueye. I guess it's okay. I'm really up for now. And I'm gonna fly flip. So yeah. Next turn, I can even possibly play Acerola, which is maybe not that bad, because I could potentially then use double feeder arrow. But I guess I really want to keep that Acerola for late game, where I'm gonna have 200 plus damage counters in my Decidueye, so I can simply scoop it and buy one more turn. There's a first Gardevoir GX for my opponent, who already have 4 damage counters. And there's a double Course Energy as well. And 1 Sacred Spring Eevee on the bench. No, for his... Oh, what a nice play. Tapu and... Tapu as the last card in my opponent hand, probably for something like Sycamore for 7. I expect to see anything less than that. And there we go, it is. Sycamore for 7. Alright. As expected. 1 Max Elixir. Why in the world would you play Max Elixir card in Gardevoir deck? I'm not sure. With that play. Fairy Wind, and of course I'm Knock It Out. Alright. Oh, what a nice top deck. A rare candy play. I'm not gonna gamble, because I really don't want to gamble. Yeah, I could potentially knock out his Gardevoir right there. Just potentially. Let's just go with the M. Interesting. Double Enhance Hammer. This looks pretty good. This definitely looks pretty good for me. Let's just get that Enhance Hammer. Tapu is not a problem. At least not for now. So I have another round of Feeder Arrow, which I'm going to put it right there. And then after that, I'm just going to pass my turn. It's a decent for me right now. This matchup looks pretty decent for me right now. Even my opponent have 4 prize cards. I can still quickly recover from that just by devolving his Pokemons from play. And there's a big blow for me right now, which is a Fill Blower, so I'm going to lose both Flowstones from my Decidueyes. And the biggest problem for me, of course, is the fact that I don't have Drow Supporter available. Where on the other side, my opponent can Magical Ribbon. Meanwhile, I can knock out his Eevee on the bench with 2 of my Decidueyes. And I can, in that case, buy some time for myself. Or I can maybe just potentially go for the knockout against Ralts if I can find double Course Energy as a top deck as well. Oh, there's a Magical Ribbon. Okay, so I have potentially chance to pull another Decidueye, so I can just hit for 60. If that can happen, this is probably gonna be a good sign for victory for me. Alright, so any three cards for my opponent. Just wondering what he's looking for. Alright, Field Blower top deck. That's literally... Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? So yeah, I was unlucky and I didn't hit what I was looking for. So I definitely need to go for a target against that Eevee. Because potentially I'm hoping for the best. And the best is gonna be some sort of the Drow support or maybe double Course Energy from that price cards. And alright, so I'm actually happy with that. Let's just toss that Enhance Hammer and let's just play that N. That N actually, it's pretty damn good. And in addition to that, I have Ultra Ball for Field Blower and Kuzma, so I can grab myself another Decidueye. Another Decidueye will enter the play. And that Decidueye put 2 more damage counters to one of my opponent Pokemon's play, which is gonna be this Ralts right now. Alright, and that's it. I'm passing my turn. Or I can maybe better something like that, so I can prevent my opponent from taking a price card right here. This even also does not look that bad. Because if he attempts to damage me, I can simply S-roll my Decidueye from play. I know it's gonna slow me a little bit, so I actually did a good job putting that Pokemon, because he have right now Curlia, but that's probably GX as expected. So right now he's just gonna put back my Decidueye line, bench it to my hand. Alright, and I actually stuck in the front. But it's not a problem, because I can Feather Arrow, and I can put those damage counters somewhere. And I think it's time for another copy of the end right now. So I can potentially grab that grass. Or maybe not. But still, it's a pretty good play. I'm not gonna put that double Course Energy anyway. I'm just gonna pass the turn. So I have Rare Candy available next turn for my Decidueye, and I also have Dartrix available. Another Gardevoir just enters the play. Alright, so there we go with the Secret Spring. Who's gonna see? A Gardevoir on the bench. Alright. Hitting for like a 110 is gonna take a long time. One hit nugget against my Decidueye, there is no question about that. And there's the Professor's Leather, so he can add 2 more energies from his deck into his hand, but he unfortunately have only 1. That's interesting. So another Secret Spring. There's like right now 6-7 energy, 4-2 in a discard pile. So yeah, he's probably out of the energies. 11, 13, 110. There we go. Grass energy top. Just thinking about, is it worth maybe to do it? To be honest, I'm not sure if it is. So Sylveon is definitely going to take 2 damage counters, because I need to devolve him. As well as this bench. Then I'm going to do that. And yeah, why not? I'm actually going to do that. I'm actually going to use my Hall of Hyperx. So I can grab myself 1 Enhanced Hammer just in case if I'm going to need it. A 1 Ultra Ball. And I guess something like another N. Enhanced Hammer just in case, if miracle can happen. And my opponent can put from nowhere another double Course Energy in play. One thing is for sure, and that is the fact that I can next turn devolve. As you can see, there's a double Course Energy. But potentially next turn I can devolve all of my opponent Pokemon, which means that he will only have that Tapu Lele available to do something. And I simply don't see how he can win the game. I simply don't see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So, yeah, that's a lot. 40. I can even knock him out with my Tapu Lele, but I'm not gonna do that. Go with the Devolve. Okay, the only thing I need right now is hands on the coin flip right there, so I can pull that Decidueye. 4 damage counters down to his Gardevoir on the bench. Of course, I need to do something like this. Okay, I'm still gonna keep that Enhanced Hammer as well. Alright, there we go. Sylveon for the bench. Him. Feather Arrow. Release 2 damage counters to the Gardevoir GX. Feather Arrow number 2. 2 more damage counters for him because he has Crowley on it. And of course, Miracle Shine with my Espeon. I guess for the win, we shall see. Okay, so in one turn, he lost like 3 stage 2 Pokemons. Actually, 2 in 1 stage 1. And I find Acerola, which is a very nice card right there. It's actually going to help a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's... I simply don't see how my opponent can recover from that. It's impossible for him to come back in this game. I simply don't know how he can recover from this, because I have 2 Decidueyes on my bench. And literally, I have extra 40 damage per turn, plus Acerola in my hand, so even if he have the double course energy, I can discard it with my Enhanced Hammer, and it's going to be probably the last copy of double course energy that he have decided to concede. So that's it. It actually took so long time to basically win against my opponent in this matchup, actually 17 minutes, but in the end I managed to bring victory, and that's how this deck should work. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the likes up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it. So till the next time, have a nice day, and goodbye.